Today I am in the mood to make all my subscribers wealthy, and therefore I am going to reveal a wealth giving secret in astrology. Yes guys. So you have been constantly liking, subscribing and appreciating my videos. So I am going to reveal a massive secret, a truth using which you can become wealthy guys, right? But there are certain calculations and there are certain fundamental ways to find out and to come to the conclusion that which is that secret superstar or which is that particular planet which is here to give you massive wealth beyond boundaries. So in this video I am going to talk about the concept of Aruda Lagna. I am going to explain how Aruda Lagna is calculated, and through the Aruda Lagna and through the horoscope which is created by the projection of the Aruda Lagna, I am going to reveal to you to find out that planet activating whom you can get massive wealth guys. So if you want to know about the secret of which planet can give you massive wealth, then first you have to subscribe to Purabs universe guys, because only if you subscribe to Purabs universe you can become wealthy. And if you watch this video till then, if you have liked it, then please hit the like button. If you have disliked this video, please go ahead and hit the dislike button. Doesn't matter, but show me your genuine reaction. So hey guys, what's up? I hope you guys are doing great, and I welcome you back to Purabs Wealthy Universe. So you must have heard about the concept of Aruda Lagna, and if you have not heard about the concept of Aruda Lagna, I will explain to you quickly, alright? But don't skip this video because I am going to eventually get to the point where you identify the planet, but you have to know the calculations, alright? So Aruda Lagna is the illusion of the Lagna, or it is the projection of yourself in the visible world, alright? So it is the illusion which your body or your personality is creating outside when you are going and standing in front of people, alright? So the one thing is your Lagna and your Lagna Lord. So the Lagna shows your self, your health, your vitality, your personality, and who you are as a person, a good person or a bad person, right? The reflection of this Lagna, which is also known as Aruda Lagna, is the image that you are carrying in this world, alright? So when you step out as a person, you know who you are, what are your fears, what are your strengths, what are your insecurities, etc, 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 alright? So you know everything about yourself, alright? But you are projecting a particular image to the outside world, and the outside world perceives you to be in a particular way, alright? So let's say you are a person who is very fearful from inside, but when you go outside, the world perceives you to be like a superstar, very confident. And on the flip side, you are somebody who is very confident from inside, but when you are going outside in the world, the image is like you are not a confident person and you are a little bit of a, boring person, alright. So whenever you look at a person walking in the streets or outside, you feel very good looking at a particular person, and similarly you feel very irritated looking at a particular person. So each person is throwing a reflection in the world about his self, which is not actually his true self, but the image of his self, and that image is being perceived to be the Aruda Lagna, okay? So if you have good planets in your Aruda Lagna, you will appear to be a very interesting and powerful or wealthy sort of a person. But if you have malefics in your Aruda Lagna, then you will create a distorted image of yourself, alright? So have you seen certain people who appear to be extremely rich, but they actually belong from poor families? And on the flip side, there are certain people who are extremely rich, but when they go out, they are perceived to be very poor because of the looks or because of the image that they are portraying across, alright? So how do you come and find out your Aruda Lagna, alright? So your Lagna Lord has to be placed in any of the 12 houses in your horoscope, from the first house till the 12th house, okay? Jaimini Maharashi says that the first house and the 7th house cannot be your Aruda Lagna, because the first house itself is yourself and the 7th house is anyhow the reflection of the first house, the 7th house, alright? So these two houses cannot be Aruda Lagna. So if your Lagna Lord is placed in the first house itself, then the Aruda Lagna becomes the 10th house, because you have to go 10th from it to find the Aruda Lagna. And if the Lagna Lord is placed in the 7th house, then you have to go 10th from the 7th house, so the 4th house becomes the Aruda Lagna. So the first step is, if your Lagna Lord is in the first house, then your 10th house becomes your Aruda Lagna, and if your Lagna Lord is in the 7th house, then the 4th house becomes the Aruda Lagna. Alright. And for the remaining houses, you have to calculate how many places the Lagna Lord has travelled forward. So let's say Mars is your Lagna Lord, and if he has gone 4 places forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, you have to go another 4 from there. Count 4 places from that particular house where your Lagna Lord is placed. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So again the 7th house becomes the Aruda Lagna, but as I said, the concept, the 7th house cannot be your Aruda Lagna, so the 4th house itself becomes the Aruda Lagna of the person. But let's say your Lagna Lord is placed in the 5th house, alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you count 5 places from the 5th house, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So your 9th house becomes your Aruda Lagna, and you have a debilitated Rahu there. So you appear to be very self-obsessed, selfish, unreliable, not trustworthy, conniving. So the nature of Rahu is being projected. So you will be attractive looking but also unreliable as a person. That is the image that you will be throwing, that Rahu image, alright, an outlaw sort of an image. So now you know how to calculate your Aruda Lagna. If Lagna Lord is in the first house, then 10th house becomes your Aruda Lagna. If the Lagna Lord is in the 7th house, then 4th house, that is 10th from 7th, becomes your Aruda Lagna. And if Lagna Lord is in any other house, let's say the Lagna Lord is in the 12th house, so you go 12 places from the 12th house. So 12, starting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So your 11th house becomes your Aruda Lagna, alright. So this is Aruda Lagna. Now we have calculated Aruda Lagna, okay. Now how to come to the conclusion that which planet can give you massive wealth? Now here is the secret to it, alright. Let's say in this case, this is the chart of an Aries ascendant. The 4th house becomes the Aruda Lagna. Jupiter is exalted in the Aruda Lagna. That means that this person will be giving a Jupiterian vibe, helpful, benevolent, knowledgeable, wise, rich, abundant, alright, powerful, spiritually powerful. So these are the images that the person will project if Jupiter is exalted in the Aruda Lagna. Okay. But now you have to go to the 11th house from your Aruda Lagna. So you have to count 11 places forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the second house becomes the gain house or the house of gains from the Aruda Lagna, alright. So you understand where I am going, right? So the second house has become the 11th from the Aruda Lagna. So Aruda Lagna is giving your image, and the 11th from Aruda Lagna will give you massive gains, right? So any planet which is placed in the 11th house from your Aruda Lagna in good dignity, that is either in its own sign or in a friendly sign or in exaltation, alright, aspected by benefics, then that particular planet is capable of giving you massive wealth, guys. You understand what I am saying? If benefics are placed in the 11th from Aruda Lagna, that is Moon, Mercury, Jupiter and Venus, if they are placed in the 11th house from Aruda Lagna, you will get money from credible sources. And if malefics are placed in the 11th house from Aruda Lagna, you will get money from non-credible sources, but it will give you wealth, alright. So now you know that Aruda Lagna is there, and the 11th house from Aruda Lagna becomes the gain house, and the planet which is placed in the 11th house from Aruda Lagna can give you massive wealth. When will it give you massive wealth? Whenever you will run the Dasha Antardasha of that particular planet which is placed in the 11th house from your Aruda Lagna, alright. But there is a way to activate it 24/7. What you can do is, you can actually wear the gemstone of the planet which is placed in the 11th house from your Aruda Lagna, alright. But the condition is that whenever you are choosing to wear the gemstone of that particular planet, it has to be a friend of your Lagna Lord. So Aries ascendant, Sun is the friend of Aries ascendant. So you can wear a ruby to activate the 11th planet from the Aruda Lagna. But if this same 11th house is falling in the 6th house, 8th house and 12th house, alright, and if the planet is not placed in own sign or exaltation, you should not wear its gemstone. And if malefics are placed in the 11th house from Aruda Lagna, you can wear its gemstone, number 1 if it is friendly with the Lagna Lord, and number 2 if it is aspected by benefics or the Bhagyesh or the 5th Lord, alright. So these are the conditions, okay. So find out your Aruda Lagna first, then from the Aruda Lagna go to the 11th house, find the planet which is placed in the 11th house in Aruda Lagna, see if the planet has a friendly relationship with your Lagna Lord or non-friendly. If non-friendly, chant the mantra of that particular planet and activate it. If friendly, look at the dignity, it has to be well placed, own sign, friendly sign, exaltation, alright. You can also go and check in the nakshatra level also if it is in a friendly nakshatra. Then see aspects over that planet, and then you can wear its gemstone, and when you wear the gemstone of that particular planet, wealth will constantly flow into your life, fulfillment of desires will constantly happen, and nothing can stop it, guys. So this is what I want to conclude, and this is what I have to give you. So I hope you like this video. If you have liked this video, please hit the like button. If you have disliked this video, please hit the dislike button, but show me your genuine reaction. This is Purabs signing off from Purabs Universe. Take care of yourself and take care of the elderly people and the stray animals around you. Adios, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.